Oh, howdy, hello, hi, how's it going? What are you doing? Come on in. It is 7:30 on a Tuesday night, and that's where you'll find me, in my very creative space. It's not messy, it's a creative space, because I've been doing lots of creating, so that is what's been happening here today. So do come in, say hello as you come on in. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Fiona. I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I am based in Southland, and I come here every Tuesday night and do a little bit of live crafting and then offer it a challenge for you to give it a go. And if you do, you go in the prize draw later on to win a prize. Simple as. So come on in and say hello. I have been crafting up a storm, getting ready for Thursday's class in Invercargill. So if you are in Invercargill and you want to come and make some cards, come and see me. Oh, the gorgeous Lynette, how are you? Hope you're all well and wonderful. Jacinta, oh, how you going, doll? I hope you're getting better. Linda, hello. Oh, I loved your wiper card with the sun. I thought that's very clever. Very clever. Leonie's happy because she got her paper shares, so she'll be crafting up a storm, won't you, Leonie? And Tup's watching. Hello, hello. So we're coming up to that silly season, and it's a great time to give people little treats. I'm not very good at remembering birthdays, but I can always remember the Christmas season, and I like to be prepared. And it doesn't have to cost you an arm and a leg to give a little bit of kindness to someone. So I'm going to design a little thing that you can pop a message in. You could chuck a coffee sachet in, you can chuck a tea bag, you could even just do a voucher. So much you could do. Oh, Jacinta's feeling better. Joycelyn, hello, hello. Elizabeth Glassy, oh my God. Marie Withy, how are you? You saw my floral art. Thank you. I loved my floral art. I've been doing floral art for just over a year, and I'm absolutely loving it. What was that one there, Glennis? Have been trying to make the card, couldn't get it finished. Oh, that's all right. Sue P, how are you? Judy Williams, how are you? So without further ado, we're going to turn the camera over, turn on my flash lighting, you know. I say that every week. Right, here we go. Just bring you up nice and close, and we're going to flip that over. Yep, there we go. And come on down. So I'm just going to... And we might as well get the iPad out so I can see who's doing what. One sec. Who's doing what, hey? I hope you had a good day. Tuesday's the best day of the week, I reckon. Push that button. So I don't know whether to... I think I'm going to work with Charming Day and Pretty Peacock. But I did think about working with this one. These cute little animals and my Cajun. Oh, the brown one. You know, the one I can never say. Sweet Days of Autumn. So does anyone have a preference which colour I work with? I'm going to make both because I need... So yeah, I'll just click on this and see if we can get some comments. Oh, we don't need to hear my voice. Oh, God, no. Hey, Anita, Judith, how are you? Oh, we need to have a chat if we're going to have a Christmas day in the mighty... Miller's Flat. Josie's out there, and Tarp's got hay fever. Sylvia, how are you? JJ, Moira, Mary Lee, and Evelyn. Oh, I loved your card, Evelyn. Gorgeous. Does anyone have a preference whether we do the... Because my boss's baby, Nash, is coming up to 1. My God, I can't believe he'll be 1 in October. So I thought I could do something like this for him. But I've also got to make a floral one for a friend as well. So I do have to make both. But if anybody has a choice, should we do the one for Nash? Or should we do the one for, in the pretty, what's this called? Charming Day. Charming Day. Hey, Dot. Yeah, but we had a lovely day today. Really mild. Which is kind of weird. I'm freaking out. There's going to be a storm coming. Peacock says Moira. Excellent choice, Moira. Thank you. Love it when someone helps me. So, all you're going to need is a couple of sheets of A4 in a colour, a little bit of white, and some DSP that matches. Oh, says a Nash. Oh, we got one for one. Oh, 2 for Nash. Oh, okay, we might be getting it. Hang on, we might be going back to... Oh, 2. Next vote. Linda says Tutu. 3 says Nash. Hey, Gayleen. I'm just thinking, is there another one? Well, we might have to swap it. Oh, it's 3 for 3. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Oh, look, this is sitting there. I will do one for Nash, and I will post a picture of it. That Charming Day paper is beautiful, isn't it? So with your A4, get out your trimmer. Best trimmer in the whole entire world, as we know. And we're going to do some scoring. So just open that up like so. So we're going to start off, this is all in centimetres, okay? So we don't cut the A4, it stays the full length. And we're going to do, our first score is 5 centimetres. Then we're going to slide that over to 14 centimetres. And then we're going to slide it to 14.5, so 14.5 I should say. Then we're going to slide it right along to 24. I don't know if you can see 24 over here. And 24.5. So basically we end up with a 0.5 centimetre gusset. All right. What was that, Linda? Yeah, well, no, how do I know? It was just like even Stevens. So there you go. We've got 5, 14, 14.5, 24 and 24.5. Now you're going to turn it around and we're going to do 2.5 centimetres on each on the each long sides. So 2.5 centimetres on that one. And then 2.5 centimetres. Oh, I don't like that side. I like to turn it and use this side. There we go. All right. So there you go. Now, burnish all your edges, grab your bone folder and give that a squidge. Especially with this little gusset, you've got to be quite, just make sure you do score both of them because they're very close to each other. So just be a bit gentle when you do these skinny ones. Hang on, I'll hold it up. See, it's quite a small little gusset. You've got to be quite careful there. And then we'll do that one. And then we'll do that one. So that, and now we do the sideways ones. Down the sides. Alrighty. Okay. So we're making a neat little wallet with a pocket, basically. It's very simple. So if you were to fold it the wrong way, it doesn't fit. So if you were to fold it this way, you can see it clearly doesn't fit. So that becomes... that tells you you've got it the wrong way round. So when you do this, it folds up and it should be a little bit of a gap there, and then you know that's the right size for the wallet. So what I like to do now is I grab a pencil and I put B for bottom, and then I'm going to put T for the top. All right. Now we're going to have to cut some pieces out. So basically I go through with my pencil. We don't need that, or that. Okay, so we don't need any of that. We don't need that one. We don't need that little bit. Well, we do need this, so give it a tick. And we don't need that, and we don't need that. And we need that and that. Okay, so I like to go through and just mark out the bits that I'm keeping and the bits that I'm chopping off. All right. I'm just going to swipe my comments, see how everyone's going. Hello, Marilyn B. How are you? So you can use your trimmer or you can just use your snips. I'm just going to use my snips. So I'm actually going to put a bit of a tab there. I'm going to cut that on a bit of an angle because I'm keeping that. And then I'm just going to go right up the side here and remove all of these. We don't need any of this. Okay. Let's chop it all off. That's on the right hand side. So if you've got T at the top, B at the bottom, the right hand side gets completely chopped off. So we're going to turn it round and we're going to go down and we're going to just cut down here only to that second score line, and then I'm just going to taper that off as well. Okay, so we're keeping this. I'm just going to slight taper there, and I'll put it down flat so that you can take a screenshot of it so you know what to keep and what not to keep. So just Okay, so down here, I'm just going to taper that little bit there because we're making a tab. So cut that off. And I'm just going to taper the other two. Just taper that bit there and that bit there. Okay, so if I sit that down there, it should fit in the whole frame, and you can take a picture of that. And that's what you need. Right, I'll just get my corner around it. Oh. So we're going to, if you've got a corner rounder, cool. If you haven't, don't worry, you don't actually need one. But I like to just corner round my tab at the top, or you know, my top flap. Open that up properly. So just give that a corner round, like so. Easy as that. Now, we're going to fold these over, and we're going to put adhesive on here. So just a little bit of adhesive in there, and a little bit of adhesive on this side. These are really good for giving for birthdays, Christmas presents, thank yous, because this is the pocket. We've just created the wee pocket here. Don't worry about the B, we cover that with DSP. But you could fit a couple of really nice little sachets of coffee, tea bags. I've even fit a little cookie in there. And you know those thin Whittaker's chocolates, the squares? You get 2 of them in there, 2 little chocolates in there. But of course you can also pop in a gift voucher. You could make your own vouchers, you know, like mow the lawns for free or empty the dishwasher. And you could put lots of little vouchers in there. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is create the card impact. So we're going to attach a piece of cardstock to this bit here. Now, it is, from memory, 9 centimetres by 16, but I just want to check my own maths. Yep, 16 centimetres by... Well, it's about 9.5, oh, 9.25. I know that's an ugly number. So we'll do that measurement first. So it's the gap is 9.5 centimetres from there to there. But if you did it 9.5, it's going to catch. So just go under 9.5. So round about 9 point, I don't know, 3. How does that sound? 9.3 centimetres. And then I'm going to turn it this way, and I'm going to cut it at 16. Now, 16 is an ugly measurement on the trimmer, but it is where the line joins there. So I just pop it on there. Chop. Okay. So we're going to bring our wallet back in. Sorry, my piece of paper is moving all over the joint. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on here. What have you guys been up to today? Anything interesting? I see Gigi's got some news. Hey, Gigi. I've often said to her, get yourself a new car. Well, bugger me, I think she has. She's had that girl for quite some time. See how by just going a little bit, it fits perfectly within those score lines. Right. Massage that in. There we go. So now we have a flapper. So this is where you would do like the card part of it. And then that folds up, that folds over. Belly band. Oh, I haven't brought enough. Oh, yeah, I've got enough cardstock for a belly band. So now we get to decorate it, okay? So that's the fun part. Yvette Williams, how are you and who are you? And tell us all about yourself. Where are you from? Right, so that's that. So now we're going to grab the beautiful paper, because this paper is gorgeous. Right, and we might as well use the really pretty one on the front because it's my favourite. So we know that this measurement across here is 16 cm. So the whole wallet is 16 centimetres wide. So cut your DSP at 15.5 centimetres. If it has a pattern, then make sure you're going the right way. This pattern is generic. It doesn't matter which way it goes. And then we have to cover the flaps, you see. And from memory, this is 5, so I think it is 5. Yep, so 4.5 centimetres. We'll do 2, one for the inside, one for the outside. You know me, I love to do more than is necessary. 4.5. There we go. And then we cut that other bit at just under 9.5. So I'm going to go just under 9. And that means I've dropped a centimetre. Right, we'll get those bits on. Hey, Sue, how are you? Oh, I hope you're well. We're going to need to corner round these because they are going to go on there. So just grab your corner rounder and we'll give them a corner round. Jacinta, I made streamers for our footy team is in the grand final. Other than that, just resting. Good. You just rest up, girl. You want to be able to... so footy as in like that Australian rules football or rugby or soccer. So footy for us is rugby, football, you know, have a game of football. Some people call football soccer or soccer football. But I do know in Australia you have that game, that Aussie rules game that's like in a circle with way too many goalposts and stuff like that. Is it that one? I shouldn't be cheeky, but you know, I have tried to watch it. It's a very unusual game with lots of funny rules. So yeah. Oh, go your team. I hope you shout them all a pie at the bakery if they win. Whoops, that's gone up a bit. Yeah, just lower that down. Yeah, so like I say, these are really handy for Christmas and birthday gifts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the really pretty one on the front here, and then I'm going to do a more subtle on the inside because that's where you'd be writing your personal message or your, you know, your thank you or your to yous or whatever, you know, your private parts. Okay, so that goes there. So we'll open that up. And I'm thinking I might pick a different DSP for these bits. And then I'll put some white on it. So what else have we got in this kit? Don't like that. Don't like that. Oh, definitely don't like that. Nope. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the Pretty Peacock DSP. Okay, so we're going to go 15.5 again. And it has got a pattern on it this time, so I've made sure I've cut it with my pattern running north and south. And then we're going to go just under 9, like so. And then that one there is 9.5. Okay, so those two bits. So, like so. And then you put your white bit on, you see. Aussie rules. I thought it might be Aussie rules. Go the local team. I have got family in Melbourne that obviously go and watch the Melbourne team play. And I have tried to follow it. I really have. It's not something obviously, well, it's called Aussie rules. It's not New Zealand rules, is it? It didn't take off here that well. I know Gridiron tried to come to New Zealand and it didn't take off either. The American Gridiron. I remember years ago, Grant Kiriyama off the radio TV, he started a bit in the Wellington area. Yeah, I'm just rambling. Random information. Right, so that's that. And then I'm going to go back to the pretty paper again, which I have got some here. And I'm just going to cut that again. Oh, need to leave that open. It's 16. Oh. It's not quite, is it? Okay, no, we'll go this way then. And I don't know. What I do now is I just cut a big piece and it gets tucked down inside. You don't have to cut a gigantic piece. You could put, you know, a smaller bit in there. So I'm just going to go like that. So that's just going to go inside. And I like having it just tucked down in there because then nothing will catch. Like if you did put some vouchers in here, they're not going to catch on anything. Slide that in. Oh, I'm saying I'm not caught on. Oh, yuck, I've got glue there. Gosh, dang it. Right, we'll just rub that off. And luckily I have an adhesive remover, which I can use on that later. And then I'm thinking... that needs to be 4.5. Oh, look at that. Actually, no, I think it's... that looks about like the perfect size. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this So what size is that? I'm just playing now because I like to, so that is about 4.75. So I'll make that 4.25. There we go. And I'm going to double layer that one. Oh, cracky. So I should have glued this down, I know. I've got notes on the mat underneath, so I couldn't throw that out just yet. Because if I took it off, I'd lose it. Never see it again. I know what I'm like. Hopeless. Hey, Barbara Sharp, how are you? I'm glad you found us. So that goes on there. Oh, I didn't chop the end bit off, you ning-nong. Oh, my goodness, where's my scissors? That's all right, we'll just snip a bit off. About there. That's all do. Right. So that's going to go on there. And then I'm going to put, so I've just doubled that up. Only because the pretty piece was too short. So by using the darker green, I've been able to make a double layer and it will fit on that front pocket just beautifully. Just like that. Ooh, massage that in. And now we'll get a little bit of white, which I had earlier. So we knew that that was 9.5, and then we went to 9. So I'm going to actually drop that down to 8. I really think a good centimetre shorter would be good. So that would mean that's 16, 14.5. So I'm just dropping that down a bit smaller so that I can have my words of wisdom on there, just like so. Okay. Oops. Pop that in there. So these, like I say, super fun. And it's really quick and easy to make them. You could stack up a few and have them ready. Because you know how sometimes a neighbour drops in and they give you like, and you've got nothing? Well, all you have to do is put in like a couple of little chocolates with a Merry Christmas sentiment. And you could just have this ready to go. Like it's ready to hand out. So now we need to decorate this bit here. Once again, this is, yeah, that's the 9 by 16. So let's have a look what we're going to put on there. I think we'll go with the this one here. So we'll go, so it's 9 by 16. So we're going to go 15.5 by 8.5. So I'm just dropping 0.5 centimetre for my decorating. But don't worry too much about the comments because the measurements, I'll put them in a post. Now, I've got to go to the hospital tomorrow, so I don't know what time I'll get it uploaded. It might not be until tomorrow afternoon. So don't panic if it's not there first thing in the morning. We're leaving here quite early, so... Right, that goes on there. So that's just like that. Now, you could just put a little Velcro dot. You could have glued magnets in behind it, made a magnetic catch. But I'm just going to make a quick belly band. So with my belly band, I know that this is 9.5 centimetres front and back. And then we've got 0.5 centimetre there and 0.5 centimetre there. So I will use this and I'm going to make it... I don't know, let's make it, say, 6 centimetres. That sounds like a good width. A good width. So what I like to do is I like to come in at about 5 centimetres first because I don't want the folds on the edge. And I'm going to go 5 and then 5.5. And now we need 9.5 centimetres before the next one. So 5.5 plus 9.5. Basically is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 centimetres. See, I had to do that because, you know, my brain. Oh, don't cut it, Fiona. And then we're going to go a 0.5 centimetre gap again. So there's your belly band. Make sure your 0.5 centimetres are sort of in a bit because otherwise the join would look really weird. So I like to, personally... when I'm making a belly band. Oh, your screen froze. That's no good. Julie Ann Bentley. I have a black screen. Anyone else? No. Hope not. You love it, Jill. That's good. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, is everybody's screen frozen, has it? Oh, crikey, I hope not. Are you still there, folks? I just realised I cut this too short. It's all right, we'll just make another one. Oh, let me see. Just let me know if you can still see me, folks. I'm still here. Oh, good. Mary Lee's fine. Thank you, Mary Lee. Save my bacon there, doll. Oh, all good, says Joy. Well, there you go. There must be technical issues elsewhere. But thank you for that, ladies. So I'm just going to make a little cover now. So I like to put a little bit of glue here. A little bit of glue there. Linda's is fine. Glennis is fine. Well, because we have the best internet in the South Island, don't we, gals? She says jokingly. I think we have the rest. Oh! Oh, yeah, you got to click it. Oh, dear. Well, you know, every now and then we have these technical glitches, don't we? Oh, Judith, if you're listening, everyone says to click out and click back in again from Facebook. Apparently, Facebook are having some issues. Good, of course, well, Lynn, we've got good internet, haven't we? Right, so here I am, so with my belly bands, I put a bit of glue on the bottom of one side and the top of the other, and that way they, you know, that's going to end up there and that's going to end up there. Now, when I just glue them, I just make it a little bit loose. I don't want it too tight that it's a bit of a pain to get on and off. So when you pop it on, you want to make sure it's got a bit of give in it, okay? Now, wherever the join is, I recommend that's where you do your decorating. Hide your join with your decorating. Or if you want, you could put it at the back. But I like to put my decorations on the join. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that double paper again. Just flip that out of there. Because I do love this paper. So we made it 6 centimeters, so I'm going to make it 5.5 with this coloured paper. Pop that out the way, and I'll just grab my handy dandy ruler. How long did I make that in the end? 10. So we go 9.5 centimeters this way. Might as well do 2. Shall we do 2? Yeah, let's do 2. Right, and then we're going to have our lovely charming day on there as well. So just bring that in. Trying to keep up with all the comments. Perth is wait a while. I love it. I love it. Look, my son's going off to live in Perth. Tell me about Perth. Is it safe for young people? He is 20. He'll be 26 when he goes. 26, 27. Jeepers, how old's my son? Forgot. They're going over to work. Thanks for the tip. I'm back to Sweden. Yay! Hey, Cherry, how are you? How's Australia? Right, can't wait to see you girls on stage. It's going to be awesome. Oh, this side's a bit shorter. Yeah, we're going to have a blast, are we not? We're going to have a good time. I wonder what the party will be this year. Last year we had a whiteout. We all dressed in white. And the year before that we had a silent disco, which was so fun. Because people could listen to different channels. So they could be dancing different than you. And, you know, you're like, what are they doing? It doesn't match what I'm doing. So then I put my belly band on like that. And you know me. You know I am the fussy cutting queen. Of course I'm going to fussy cut out these flowers. Now, which one? We'll go this one here. So I like to trim off any excess when I'm fussy cutting. Well, I missed some comments there. Oh, Perth is beautiful. Oh, good. What's that? Northbridge. Okay, I'll tell them to stay away from there. So that's, yeah, which, you know, I mean, it's great that he's going. I think all young people should go off and explore the world. I never did as a young'un, and I wish I had. I'm only doing it now that I'm old and dodgy. And so if you can do it while you're young, I'm like, go for it, son. And so, yeah, so that's exciting. Then it gives me an excuse to go to Perth to visit. And then I get to see all you amazing Perth people. Perthians, are that what you call yourselves? No, you're Australians that live in Perth, but you know. So I'm just going to fussy cut this out. You know I love to fussy cut. I find it quite calming when I've had stressful times, which have been a lot lately. This is my sort of calming, and I'll often do it to like some relaxing music, or I might do it if I'm listening to a podcast. What do you do to like take a breath when things are going a bit haywire? Just got back from babysitting the youngest grandchild, or the youngest two grandchild. Far out, Fiona, read it properly. Goodness me. Is Gigi still watching? I want to know more about this new car. Right, so we're going to just go around. Well, I'm assuming that's what's happening. She might have brought a motorbike. She was a motorbike girl in the day, weren't you, G? Yeah. Her and Michael. All right, I'm just going to whip around. Now, the reason why I've glued it to the white is it's too thin and flimsy on its own. So, as a belly band, you really want it to hold up. So, what I've done is I have just recut it out on a piece of white cardstock, which I've run out of normal cardstock. I've only got the thick stuff at the moment, so it's even more sturdier. And yeah, so Friday we are back in Mataura. We've got cards and scrapbooking. I am miles behind on all my jobs for my events, but we'll get there. I keep telling myself, don't panic. You've got plenty of time, as I'm panicking. Oh, knocked my light over. So I've got this goldy stuff. Yeah, that could work, eh? It's probably just enough to go. Oh, look, I think that's all I've got left. It's the last of it. So we might as well use it. We'll go round to the middle there, and we'll just cut that like so. So what I'll do is I'll grab some of my double-sided tape, and I'm just going to put that through the middle there. And I'll stick one end on like so, and I'll wrap it round, come back round and stick the other end, like that, and just trim it up a bit better. And look, you couldn't even tell really where that is if it wasn't for that gooby mark. And then I'm going to put a piece of sticky foam on here, some dimensionals. Like so. My daughter is over in your beautiful country at the moment. Some of the photos are... Oh, wow, Jill. Which part of New Zealand is she in? I mean, the South Island's the best part, of course, I would say that. So there's my little belly band. I think it needs something there to cover that mess. And look, there just so happens to be a little bud. A little buddy bud. Yeah. Do you think you would make this type of gift pouch for a friend or a family member? Are you a voucher giver, or are you a gift giver, or a bit of both? Or what do you like to... I mean, I'm an experience. I don't really like giving presents. I like to give an experience, and some of those experiences do come via a voucher. So this will be perfect to put the voucher in. And yeah, so I'm going to just glue that to my little bit of white that I had. I need to get... Oh, the South Island, good girl. She's in the best part. The North Island, and yeah, it's all right. The North Island is a solid 7.8 out of 10. But the South Island, 10 out of 10. And at the moment, if she's anywhere near the snowy parts, oh, she is 100 out of 10. It's looking amazing up that end. So that's it. That's all you need to do to create a fun little pocket wallet. There's room for you to write a gift. And look, this would be perfect if someone from your work was leaving and you've all dipped in to get her a voucher, because that's quite often what you'll do when a work colleague leaves work. You will chip in and give them a voucher so that they can buy something that they really want. So you could, everybody, there's enough room in here for everybody to sign it. That's cute. And then they can put on, put the voucher in. I'm just finding some bling, because, you know, it's not a Fiona card unless we have bling. What have I got in here? This is new. It came the other day. I quite like those. But this is not what we're using. What am I going to use? Have I got some pretty peacock? That cloud cover might do the trick. I reckon that Secret Sea would even work. Right, that's what we're going to go with, I think. Oh, come back here. Oh, don't go there, you. I've just spotted something too. Oh, look, you're going to be a right pain in my ass. There is a dimensional cover just there. Get out of there. Go on, off you go. Right, we're going to stick that there, and we'll go the next size down there, and then we'll do another big one up the top. There you go. What do you reckon? How am I going for time? Oh, we are over time. That's all right. All we have to do now is give away a prize. So what do you think? And so yeah, if you had some vouchers, then they just slip in the little pocket. Cute, eh? So I hope you'll make one of these, and then not just make it, but then put a gift in it and give it to someone. Or have them, like I say, have them in the top drawer ready. So when that random person drops in to give you something, you've got something that you can quickly give them. And look, honestly, just put a tea bag in there with a thank you note, and they'll think you're amazing if you've done, you know. And you can actually post it. It's thin enough that it passes the New Zealand Post thickness schedule. So if you were to chuck that in a standard envelope, it will get... I wouldn't put too much on the belly band if you're going to post it, to keep it nice and flat. Right, I have made a couple of extras. I will show you them quickly. So this one is fantastic for some blokes. I haven't got round to finishing it. It needs some fluff and things. But just a nice black, gold, and isn't that lovely? And I put the little ornaments in there. So this is great, sort of bit more masculine type for Christmas, for the bloke in your life. And then I've done another one, which is a bit more florally. And see how I haven't corner rounded it? So if you don't have corner rounding tools, you don't need to. And once again, they've all got belly bands. And then I've just done that, and that, and that. And I will put a white piece there for my sentiment. Okay, so there you go. I hope you lovely folks would like to make one of these. I just think they're super brilliant at this time of year. Right, we're going to turn those off and give away a prize, because we are overdue. Where's Maduda? There's Maduda. Bring you back. Crikey, stay. Don't fall off, ladies. Okay. So last week we had the wiper card. So the little white, this one here. So this is what we made last week. And I could play with this all day. Because I am a big kid. So there you go. Right. We are giving away a prize. So there were 16 people that had a go at this. Well done. You know, any excuse to pick that up. I get the excuse to pick that up. So 16 of you gave it a go. Well done to Barbara, Marilyn B, Evelyn, Lynn C, Lynn M, Carol, Judy O, Jan, Anita, Ann T, Ann F, Linda, Lynn J, Raywin, Josie, and Marilyn C. I think that's everybody. Yeah, I said everybody. Right. So this is the part where if you have got your name on the wheel, you have to start crossing your fingers, crossing your toes, and rubbing your lucky knickers. So the knicker winner tonight is going to be Anita. Congratulations. Anita is amazing. She's just become an Omar. She lives in the wonderful Fielding, and they are coming to my retreat in Levin in October. And I am already got a prize here for Anita. I will take up another one. So let's find a prize for Anita. I always forget to bring the box down, don't I? Oh dear, oh dear. Anita. What are we going to give Anita? She likes some stunning cards. What have we got in here? What's in there? Ooh. Anita, I'm going to give you a blending brush and a bone folder. You can never have too many of these. You can never have too many of these. So congratulations to Anita. I'm going to put this in a cellophane bag right now with her name on it. So yeah, just for having a go at my challenges, you could win some pretty cool Stampin' Up product. And yeah, like I say, I won't be posting first thing in the morning, I don't think. So just keep an eye on the Facebook. If you need any questions prior to that, just reach out. Bart's doing the driving on the way to Dunedin, so I will be sitting in the passenger seat like a queen being chauffeur driven. I just wrote Linda's name on it because I'm so used to Linda winning. Anita. Not Linda. I had Linda on the brain. There we go. I will make sure you get this at the retreat. I am sending a box of little bits up so that I don't have to try and fit it in my suitcase, okay? I don't think Bart wants all of this next to his underpants. I don't think you want that next to his underpants. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate the support online. And thanks for having a go, all 16 of you. Friday, we will be back with Sketch Challenge. Oh, Anita's watching. Yay! We'll have Sketch Challenge on Friday, and then we'll have our chit-chat roundup on Sunday. There's actually some exciting news, to be honest. If you have been thinking about becoming a demonstrator and getting cheaper product, like getting more bang for your buck, and being part of a pretty special community, I must say, you can ask all the Stampin' Up girls when we get together. It is brilliant. So in October, there is a special to become a demonstrator. So I can tell you more about that later on. But yeah, that's it for me for now. Go and have some crafty fun. Thank you for joining me. Ta-ta for now.